Hello, Laurel. We are going to talk about physical geography today, and more specifically, land and water forms. So I want you to close your eyes for just a moment, and I want you to picture a really beautiful landscape. And in this beautiful landscape, you see mountains, you see all kinds of green grass. And all of a sudden, you become an ant, a little tiny ant. I want you to open your eyes. And you're an ant that is here on this beautiful landscape. And you can see that there's a mountain range right here. Off in the distance, you can hear the roar of thunder. And that tells us that a storm is coming in. When water falls to the earth, it's going to run off of the great mountains. And it's going to really try to find the lowest land that it can find. So it ran off of these mountains and found the lowest points. When we make a thunderstorm, the water is going to run off all those mountains into the flatter land below. And see it continues to roll off and find the lowest land. What would happen if we dug into the landscape and there was a deep pit? Ooh, notice already what's happened with the water from that rain. It is already trying to find what is now the new lower ground. When a lot of water has collected and is completely surrounded by land, we call this a lake. So you can see right here that all that water started to fall down to the lowest point, and we'd call that a lake. We have a little bit more water. You might see our lake a little easier. And all this green is the land that surrounds it. So again, this is called a lake. And there is water that collects and is surrounded by land. When you have a piece of land that is completely surrounded by water, you have a landform. This landform is called an island. So again, our landform here is a body of land completely surrounded by water is called an island. And over here is our water form. This is called a lake. And a lake is when you have a collection of water that is completely surrounded by land.